Hello students, welcome to today's video. I hope you all are doing extremely well. Today we will discuss the attainable and unattainable budget combination. So let's start today's topic. Attainable and unattainable budget combinations. Well, students, we already know that what is a budget constraint from our last class. That budget constraint is something which says that we have a limit, and that limit is basically our money income, and we cannot go beyond our money income. So whatever the expenditure we will do has to be either equal or to be less than my money income. So budget constraint says that the money income has to be greater than or equal to the expenditure that I am making on two goods depending on the prices of two goods. Say suppose we have two goods X and Y, and prices of two goods are Px and Py. So if we multiply Px with X, we get expenditure on X, and if we multiply Py with Y, we get the expenditure on Y, and if we add these two together, we get our total expenditure on the two goods. So the budget constraint says that the money income has to be greater than or equal to my total expenditure. That is, M has to be greater than equal Px x plus Py y. And along with this budget constraint, we have learned another concept, the budget line. So budget line makes an implicit assumption that whatever the income the consumer has, he has entirely spent it on the two goods and services. Hence budget line has an equation which is saying that money income is equal to my total expenditure given the price of two goods Px and Py, and given my money income N. So this is the two basic difference between budget constraint and budget line. Budget constraint says that money income has to be greater than or equal to my total expenditure, and budget line is saying that whatever the income the consumer has, he has entirely spent it on the two goods. Now this budget constraint and budget line together separates these two big concepts, the attainable and unattainable budget combinations. So let us discuss them. Attainable. So attainable indicates the attainable combinations. So attainable combinations are those combinations for which the money income is equal to the total expenditure, or money income is less than the total expenditure done on the two goods and services given the prices of two goods and the money income. So we can write it as these are those combinations for which total expenditure is either less than or equal to my money income. So my dear students, we know that budget line is basically a straight line. That's what we already have seen from our last class. So I am giving it a name BL, and BL has an equation which says that money income is entirely spent on the prices of on two goods given their prices PXX plus PYY. So this budget line basically separates the two types of combinations. All the points on budget line, all the points, there are infinite number of points on the budget line. We know from basic mathematics that on a straight line or any curve, there are infinite points on a curve. So on a budget line, all those points we can come up with. For all these points, my money income is equal to my total expenditure, and any point that are below the budget line, like this P, Q, R, all these points, these P, Q, R points are below the budget line. So even if it is below the budget line, it is saying that my money income, all these 3 points, these 3 points says that money income, let me state a different way. Total expenditure is less than my money income, because for these points are lying below the budget line, and on the budget line we are having that money income is equal to my total expenditure. This part is my total expenditure. So on the budget line we have the combination of two goods for which total expenditure is equal to my money income, and below the budget line we have those combinations for which total expenditure is less than my money income. So attainable combinations are those combinations for which total expenditure is less than or equal to my money income. So this implies that all those combinations which are lying on and below the budget line are the attainable combinations. So this is it, the attainable combination. I hope I have made it clear, and you can express it in a diagrammatic way. So you can draw a diagram and just give a name to the budget line, and you can explain it that all the points which are lying on the budget line, like A, B, C, D, E, and maybe last one F, P, Q, R. All these points are attainable combinations because they are either lying on the budget line like A, B, C, D, E, F. These points are lying on the budget line, and there are some combinations which are lying below the budget line like P, Q, R. So this set of combinations are my attainable combinations for which total expenditure is either less than or equal to my money income. So that means the combinations lying on the budget line are my and below the budget line are my attainable combinations. So now moving towards the unattainable combinations. if you are clever enough, I think you have already got it that what unattainable combinations could be. Unattainable combination directly relates with the budget constraint. That budget constraint basically says that the total expenditure has to be less than or equal to my money income, or in alternative way the money income has to be greater than or equal to the total expenditure. That means if we find an expenditure which is greater than my money income, we cannot evade that combination. So unattainable combination, these are those combinations for which total expenditure on the two goods, given their prices, on the two goods given their prices is greater than the money income of the consumer. Money income of the unattainable combinations are those combinations for which total expenditure on the two goods given their prices is greater than the money income of the consumer. So let me show it in a diagrammatic way. So we have a budget line for which money income is equal to my total expenditure. Total expenditure on two goods given their prices. We have two goods X and Y, and the prices of two goods are Px and Py. In the vertical axis we are measuring good Y, and in the horizontal axis we are measuring good X. Well, now the unattainable combination says that these are those set of combinations for which money income is not at all supportive. That means money income is falling short of the total expenditure. Up to this much, we have learned that all the combinations which are lying on or below the budget line are the attainable combinations. So that means the points lying beyond the budget line, like U, V, U dash, V dash. Oh, okay. Let me give it another name. U, V, T, X. Oh no, X. U, V, T, Z. Okay. U, V, T, Z. So these points relates to some combination of two goods, and for this set of combination, money income is not that much supportive enough so that I can attain the combination U or V or T or Z. Money income is less than the expenditure incurred on to attain combination U, V, T or Z. So that means all those combinations which are lying above the budget line are the unattainable combinations. This implies all those combinations lying above BL are the unattainable. BL here indicates budget line, you guys do not write here, write it in full. Budget line are the unattainable combinations. I have just here given dot 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 dot. It just, you can easily get it. So all those combinations which are lying above the budget line are the unattainable combinations, and all those combinations which are lying on or below the budget line are the attainable combinations. So basically the budget line is that line which separates the two domains. The two domains I want to mean the attainable domain and the unattainable domain. Up to the budget line, I mean on any point up to the budget line, we have the set of attainable combinations, and all those combinations which are lying outside the budget line, they are unattainable combinations, because for this set of combination my money income is falling short of the expenditure which I will be having on this set of combinations, on U, V, T or Z, anyone I choose. The expenditure I need to have, occur is greater than the income I am having. My income is restricting up to this much, and for this set of combinations my income has to be go even larger. If my income is like this much, we have another set of budget line B dash and L dash, then we may have got these three combinations U, T and Z. So basically, anyways, you can ignore this part. So basically all those combinations which are lying on the budget line, lying on or below the budget line, are the attainable combinations, and those points which are lying outside the budget line are the unattainable combinations. So this is it, my dear students, for today's video. I hope you have got this concept well, and if you face any confusion with this concept, feel free to comment below and I will reach out to you as soon as possible. Till then, stay safe, stay strong. We are meeting in our next video. Thank you.